Good afternoon. I hope you are all enjoying this beautiful day, and I hope that you have all gone out and voted. I voted today, so I hope you are able to do that as well. Today we continue with our letters to Pope Francis from children around the world, and we begin today with a letter from Thierry, who is age 7, from Australia. And there is his picture and his drawing. Dear Pope Francis, why are lots of people so poor and have no food? Can God give the poor people some food like he fed the 5,000 people? Love, from Thierry. Yes, he can do that, Thierry, and he continues to do so. At that time, Jesus gave bread to the disciples to distribute to all the people. If Jesus' disciples had not passed out the food, the people would still have been hungry. See, there is bread, and there is enough for everyone. The real problem is that some of those who have plenty do not want to share it with others. The problem is not Jesus, but the mean and selfish people who want to keep their abundance all for themselves. With these people, Jesus is very stern. We have to learn to share our wealth and the food we have. That way, there will be enough for all, and everyone will be happy. Good words to live by. Our next letter comes from Tadewanache, who is age 10, from Zimbabwe in southern Africa. And there is his drawing. Dear Pope Francis, why do we venerate the cross? How are you? I am fine. Dear Tadewanache, we venerate or honor the cross because St. Paul says that the cross is our glory. The cross is the place where Jesus won and achieved his victory over evil and death. In the Olympics, winners are placed on a higher step and given a beautiful trophy. In this case, Jesus' trophy is his cross, his triumph. With his death on the cross, Jesus conquered death. He won. The cross is the sign of this victory, and that's why we venerate it. So we glory in the cross. The devil has been defeated, and for this reason, he is afraid of the cross. It is the sign of his defeat. Pope Francis. Our next letter comes from Mansi, who is age 9, and she is from India. And there's her picture and her drawing. Dear Pope Francis, good morning. How can I find God in me and in my family? Bless me. Dear Mansi, you can find God in your family by loving your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your grandpa, your grandma, and your aunts and uncles. If you love the people in your family, you will find God and everything will be harmonious. And your drawing is like this. It's beautiful, serene, and harmonious. You are there, and I can tell that you are happy. You also have animals and plants, and there's your house. The doors are closed, but smoke is coming out of the chimney. Love is not just the result of your actions. It is also a grace that you receive from God. And it is a grace that you have to help grow. You have to water it like you would water a plant. Every day, learn to water the grace of love towards your family. Then you will find God in your home. Indeed, choosing to love people can bring God closer to us and our family. Our next letter is from Maximus, who is age 10, and he is from Singapore. And there is his drawing. Dear Pope Francis, I would like to find out, why did God create us even though he knew that we would sin against him? Good question. Dear Maximus, because God has created us to be like himself, God created us to be free. Freedom is the greatest gift he has given us. Do you know that? And being free means we can choose to sin. But how many people are afraid of freedom? This is a serious problem today. Many people are afraid of their own freedom and of other people's freedom. That's why some people prefer interacting with a pet that can give great affection, but it does not have the freedom other human beings have. Freedom can scare people because it can't be programmed like a machine. And exactly for this reason, freedom is beautiful and God's greatest gift. The Apostle Paul talked about that in many of his letters, that the freedom that God gives us to love and to care, but oftentimes that freedom scares us because it means we might have to give something up, and we might have to experience something that is uncomfortable. I think we're facing a lot of that today in our world as we face racial injustice and poverty and hunger and homelessness and unemployment and the lack of health care, and we could go on and on. But our freedom also allows us to make change for those things, to make things better. So I hope you're enjoying the letters to Pope Francis from children around the world. There'll be one more set next week. So I hope that you have a great day and enjoy this beautiful weather. Peace to you and blessings.